Hi, my name is Desiree Gaffley. I'm a health and mindset coach. I'm the creator and founder of Easy Energy Wellness. My mission is to help busy women, busy moms lose weight, gain energy, and reverse type 2 diabetes naturally. I'm not a doctor, dietitian, or nutritionist. I am a certified health coach. So, why health coaching? What does a health coach do? How will it help you? As a health coach, I will come alongside you to provide the right system, the right support, and the right accountability to help you transform your health, your body, and your lifestyle for good so that it becomes just the thing that you do. Have you tried to lose weight in the past? Have you tried to reverse your type 2 diabetes? Have you tried to eat differently? And it's been hard? It is hard. There is just no two ways about it. So, as a health coach, I want to come alongside you and help you over a period of time so that you can become um, free of those normal habits, things that you do daily, to change those, to have a permanent lifestyle change. It isn't about dieting because, dieters go back to it after a while. Diet for a week, diet for a month, they go back to their old lifestyle. It is like going on a holiday and coming back and having to get back into sleeping in that same bed every night and doing the same things, get up and go to work in the morning. So we don't want to do that. We want to have the change. It's not about willpower, because if it was about willpower, it would be very hard to do, probably, right? It is about identity change, a lifestyle change which is permanent. And it is about personal growth in all areas of your life. This will help you with relationships, your professional life, your career, because as you learn to do one thing differently and stay with it to get the change, so you will learn to do other things differently and get that change. So today I want to talk to you about eating for satisfaction. Making mindful choices when you're craving something sweet is important for diabetics, right? Yeah, a sweet snack's completely safe for diabetics. Coconut butter. The coconut butter is a great addition to your diet. Chia seed pudding, apple and nut butter, dark chocolate, plain Greek yogurt, oatmeal bites, and fruit popsicles are all great choices for snacking. And there are some others that I will mention as I go along. I might have it at breakfast or something, but there's always a choice, a better choice that you can make. I do wish to caution you that all foods are not equal for diabetics. So it is very important to test, and test again. What do I mean by that? Something that might spike somebody blood sugars might not spike yours. Somebody might be completely able to eat a certain food and you may not. So it's important to test to see how things work for you. And then also combinations of food. We don't want to make it difficult, so we test one thing at a time. So when you eat something for the first time, to give an example, test before you eat, and again approximately an hour and a half afterwards. So we say 1 to 2, but I found a good middle way is 1.5 hours. If it spikes your sugars more than 30 points, it may be better not to include it in your planning. It's important to choose foods that are rich in nutrients, like berries and vegetables, legumes such as beans and lentils, nuts and seeds such as pecans and macadamias and sunflower seeds, lean sources of protein such as chicken and turkey and fish and lean cuts of pork and eggs, and unsweetened Greek yogurt. So they say diabetics can have a good appetite. Do they have a good appetite? One of the most challenging aspects of living with diabetes is that it can make you extra hungry. For the one thing that affects your blood sugar the most, it's food. Most specifically, sugary food. And it's very common in people with diabetes. A high protein, healthy fat snack before bed may help people with diabetes stabilize the blood sugar levels overnight. How do glucose levels change overnight? A person's blood sugar levels change during the night, mainly because of two processes. The dawn phenomenon, between roughly 3 to 8 a.m., blood sugar levels surge as part of the process of waking up. This causes your high blood sugar levels in the morning. The Somaja effect, glucose levels drop significantly between 2 and 3. The body responds by releasing hormones that raise blood sugar levels again. It can release too much of these hormones, leading to high blood sugar levels in the morning. Eating a bedtime snack can prevent blood glucose levels from dropping very low during the night and lessen the effect. A person can determine how their glucose levels change throughout the night by taking readings at various points before bed and again when waking up. Understanding how the body is processing blood sugar is the first step toward picking more healthful snacks in the evening before bed. When I say before bed, it has been, for me, it has been that I don't have to eat late at night. My blood sugars don't spike overnight because if I'm keeping on this high protein, low fat, low carb diet and seeing that I have enough, drinking enough water and eating enough fiber, it levels it out. And I do want to bring this in here. So if you're having dawn phenomena or some effects in the morning, I want you to be aware that maybe you need to make some changes. How can a diabetic satisfy hunger? If you're still feeling hungry, your best bet is a low carbohydrate, low calorie snack, preferably one that's high in protein, healthy fat, and fiber. You know that I've said this a few times already because this is so important. So, Greek yogurt or a small handful of nuts. Other options could include a sugar free frozen pop or one light cheese stick. These are things that you could have at hand and eat. And I promise you, eventually it will just become the way you eat. And you will enjoy it, but you're going to make those changes in a way that you enjoy stuff like foods and drinks to avoid for diabetics, sugar sweetened beverages, fruit juices, and sodas. Sugary beverages are the worst drink choice for someone with diabetes. Now, you know, I want to come in here and just remind you your habits are habits. If you're used to drinking sugary sodas, it can seem hard and it will be hard initially to get rid of it. But it has been my experience that I love to drink my water now. I totally enjoy it. I do add some lemon to it, maybe basil leaves just to change the flavor, maybe some slices of cucumber. There's something to enhance the flavor, but I love it now. And I've fortunately never been a soda drinker, so I'm sorry for you if you have been. But let's find options that work for you. Trans fats is another food to avoid. White bread, rice, pasta, potatoes, fruit flavored yogurts, sweetened breakfast cereals, flavored coffee drinks, and dried fruit. These are all things that does not serve you as a diabetic. I don't think it serves anybody, but as a diabetic, it's very important to avoid those. So what should diabetics eat for breakfast in the morning? Now, breakfast is breaking a fast. You can break your fast at any time. Quite often, I would break my fast at 10 or 11. I prefer to break it at 11 so that I have a longer period of fasting. Eggs are delicious, you know, and it's versatile. You can cook it, you can cook it as is, you can boil it, you can scramble it, you can make an omelette. Any way you like, it is good for you, and it is very low in carbs. Well, actually, it hasn't got carbs. And you can enjoy fried tomatoes with it, or mushrooms, or green vegetables like broccoli, whatever you like to add to it in the morning. I like to add some vegetables and mushrooms as a morning meal when I do have eggs. Plain Greek yogurt with berries is another good option. Chia seed pudding, you can make it before the time, but you can make it right then too, depending on your schedule for the day. Oatmeal, low carb, avocado toast. Remember, bread can spike it, so go low carb smoothies. That just means make the choice of your fruits, right? Cottage cheese, berries, and a nut bowl. What snacks can diabetics eat at night? Try one of the following healthy snacks before bed to help manage blood sugar levels and satisfy nighttime hunger. So it has been my experience that if I eat enough, when I started eating at 11 and I stop at 7, if I eat enough during that period, not overeating, eating enough doesn't mean eating huge amounts of foods, just enough for what the body needs, my sugars don't spike and I don't have to eat after that. If I don't eat enough, like if I sit down to a meal at night, I have some protein, I have vegetables, I have a healthy fat, maybe I have a half avocado or I have some olives on my plate and I'm satisfied after that. I'll have a lovely long tea, some lemon and some water, and I really feel satisfied. If I want anything else, I might have a few berries or a handful of nuts and I'll be happy. But if I just have a piece of protein because I'm in a hurry, later on I feel inclined for more food. I thought it's important to just explain that to you. Eating, even if you eat 2 meals a day, but if you eat 2 meals that includes everything you need, you will be able to do it better. Try it. Let me know in the comments how it's doing for you. So snacks before bed, like it's a handful of nuts, pecans, macadamias, pumpkin seeds, raw hard-boiled egg, low-fat cheese and celery, baby carrots, cherry tomatoes or cucumber slices, celery sticks with hummus, popcorn, roasted chickpeas. And I'm going to remind you to test and see how it affects your blood sugars specifically. If I eat popcorn, it could spike my sugar levels. If you eat popcorn, it might hardly spike it. Popcorn offers people with diabetes a low sugar, low calorie snack option. It will not increase a person's blood sugar levels by a significant amount, I have found, making it a safe choice between meals. But keep the toppings to a minimal. The sugars and the salts and whatever other toppings you use. And be aware of your portion size, right? Don't sit with a bag, have a portion size. So what drinks lower blood sugar? This is the easy one. Drinking water regularly may rehydrate the blood sugar levels, lower the blood sugar levels and reduce diabetes. Keep in mind that water and other zero-calorie drinks are the best. Avoid sugar-sweetened options as these can raise your blood sugar levels very quickly, drive your weight gain, and increase diabetes risks. Here's the fun one. Is chocolate a good choice for diabetics? Chocolate fans, it's time to smile. Yes, in fact, the snack could lower your blood sugar. The dark chocolate, of course. Consuming dark chocolate daily is associated with positive effects on insulin sensitivity and blood sugar. And those are the 2 factors in developing diabetes. Insulin sensitivity and the sugar in your blood. And I always like to remind about portion size. Should diabetics go to bed hungry? Everyone's blood sugar levels change throughout the night. In people with type 1 diabetes, type 2 diabetes, these fluctuations can cause high blood sugar levels or hyperglycemia in the morning. High blood sugar levels, right? Mindful eating is important for everyone, and even more so for diabetics. Eating enough during the day helps greatly with feeling satisfied, because if you're feeling hungry, you will be inclined to snack at night. What time should a diabetic have their last meal? This is an excellent question. I know there's a lot of debate going on about eating early in the morning, but many diabetics tried and tested this. So I try to fast. Try to fast at night. You do it too. Try to go without food for 14 to 16 hours each night, without eating, or without food. So I like to eat between 11 and 7 p.m., 11 a.m. in the morning and 7 p.m. at night. That gives me 16 hours of fasting. And it's not that hard because, you know, depending on what time you go to bed or whatever, you could read at night. And if you just get into that ritual, I promise you, to get into the ritual of eating enough during the day and not eating after a certain time at night, you'll be able to do it. So fasting hours for me, it's from say 7:30 to 11 a.m. in the morning. Being overweight and having obesity increases the risk of diabetes-related complications. This is according to the American Diabetic Association, but it is true. If you're overweight, if you're eating too much, if you're eating too many carbs, these are the things that you can do to reverse the diabetes, right? Lose some weight, lower your blood sugar by eating low carb meals and getting your numbers down. Why is a diabetic person always hungry? And maybe you're not that person because you're eating enough protein. Protein helps with our hunger. I have a half an avocado sometimes in the afternoon when I'm feeling hungry. It's not dinner time yet. Healthy fat right there. I might have 6 olives at that time. Again, healthy fat stops the hunger right there. But in uncontrolled diabetes, where blood sugar levels remain abnormally high, hyperglycemia, high blood sugar, glucose from the blood cannot enter the cells due to either lack of insulin or insulin resistance. So the body can't convert the food you eat into energy. This lack of energy causes an increase in hunger. Eating enough protein, healthy fats, fiber, and low-carb vegetables is a game changer for diabetics. Add some berries to it and drink enough water, and you'll be good to go. We can still eat for satisfaction and enjoyment. Our choices would have to be adjusted, and with perseverance, we could have a notable lifestyle and health change. Add herbs and spices to make satisfying meals. Choose a method of cooking that enhances your meals, like baking or roasting or broiling, to keep the flavor in. Eating for satisfaction is totally possible. Knowing the food sources which are best for you as a diabetic and cooking it in a way that satisfies you will make a huge difference to your health and happiness. Do you like a soup? Do you add all the things in your soup that brings out the flavors? Once again, there you can eat for satisfaction. Again, I want to emphasize eat enough so that you do not get too hungry and fill up on carbs that spikes your sugar levels. Because it's true, when we're hungry, we're going to eat the best thing that comes before us. Leave a comment below and let me know if this is useful to you. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Check the description box for more information. Join my Facebook group at Easy Energy Accelerator and my Instagram is easy.energy.wellness and my TikTok is at Desiree Gaffley. Join me on all these platforms. Send me a message. Let me know how you're doing. Ask me a question. I'll be just too happy to answer it. Have a fabulous week. Stay safe. To your health and happiness. Choose to eat for satisfaction. Bye for now.